What up, y'all? It's another video. Nick, Mick, the classic. And so let's get right down to business. You know that there's a lot of AI in today's world. And when that AI first started, it was like just this concept of machine learning. What can it do? What can it solve? What can it research? How can we train it? What kind of results does it produce? And the accuracy and the ethical, the logistics, the legal, the moral obligations of AI. How are we going to interface it with the people? Is it going to be open source? Is it going to be privatized? And in the past many months, pretty recently actually, months, it's turned to like being everywhere really, with our day-to-day tasks. You know, from art to more arts to more art, and then even music or video. So you got music, you got video, and you got art, and it helps everywhere. Programming as well. So you got programming, video, music, and art, and art, and then more art. So with all these tools, it's become the center of business, really the center of business, especially with the programming. So my company, we were like doing AI as well. We were doing cancer research and cancer research and electromagnetics, and then car design, video game production. What else were we doing? Films and stories. So we were doing all of this, and then we were using some AI generation prompts to help with the background research. And it was going well. It didn't cost that much because basically it was just giving us a reference of like all the cancer technologies being incorporated in today's world, and the designing the images we draw by hand into our finalized products for clothing or vehicles or products, and helping code the game. So it wasn't that costly really to incorporate this AI into our business. And that's why I thought, if it's so really cheap to use, right, for my purposes, why don't I create groundbreaking AI interfaces and codes for the average consumer, so they can get a taste of what it's like when I make my art and stuff. And I understand that not everyone is as skilled as I am. Like, I'm a professional artist, right? So not everyone is a professional artist, professional musician, professional developer, professional just artistic inclined. You know, they may be artsy, they maybe have art projects, they maybe have art inspirations, but they don't have the lifelong experience of being an artist. And that's what I thought. What if AI can help level the playing field? What if AI can help tip the balances of the scale? So then I was thinking, well, maybe I can create simple algorithms within the code, complex, but I'm going to present them simply. And it's going to be basic, like you draw an image. You will have to do the drawing yourself by hand, or you can find an image from a photo image, download a photo image, and then you put that in the my generator. Now there's probably whack off generators out there, but I'm going to make my generator. It's going to be called Mladenovich generator. And in the Mlad generator, you will put your image or your lyrics or your code, your design, and with my generative AI, Mlad generator, it will kind of tip the scales of the balance and shift your semi-complete art project or code, your code base, into a professional top tier level work design, so that you can design things the way a professional would design things, with simply your little generation, your brainstorm, and then with enhancing with AI. Because ultimately that's what I do too in my professional workspace, as you can tell. And I feel with how AI is progressing into our daily lives, it's becoming everywhere. You cannot move without AI. So I was thinking, now is the very right time, like now in today's eco space and today's summer of July, that it is the right time to offer you this product. I believe, like, if we do it maybe a year from now or a year earlier, it would not be the right time. I feel right now, July 2026, is the very moment that this product will be the most use to you, the most usefulness to you, because it you know how laws and ethics go, and the courts and the USA Supreme Court, they may ban AI within a year. And before this, we did not have the demand for such services. So right now, at this very moment in time, would be the perfect time for you to kick off your AI inspired journey and trust the source, trust the master of AI, Nick Mladenovics. And we're gonna make crafted, inspired by me, Mladenomics generative AI, to help with all your art and your music and your software and your photos and your videos and your programming and your game design and your stories, and really any artistic endeavor you have can be solved with Mladenovic's art prompts. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a simple subscription price, and you're gonna pay by the use. Pay that. I believe that's the fairest way to go. So you're not stuck with paying like a yearly fee, and then for random data that you don't use. So it's gonna be pay as you go along. You only have to pay for what you use. I believe that's the most fairest to you, is just pay as you go along. So if you really use it heavy, maybe we can offer some discount package. If you just want to be a casual user, just a little weekend hobbyist activist, then you will only need to pay for what you consume. And I believe that's the most honesty I can provide to my customers. So it's going to be Mladenovic's Prompt Art AI, and it's the right time. We're so lucky to be in the right time at the right place, and we're going to win together.